Keep It 100 podcast. Happy Sunday. Glad that you guys are supporting. We're appreciative of that. But right now, I have a special guest. He is a artist. I don't want to say rapper because he may be playing other instruments or other talents. So I don't want to put him in a box. But yeah, he'll be joining. I don't really like to drop names until they come on. I do that just in case I get the name wrong. So I like the guests to introduce themselves as well. But yeah, kind of excited to have him on today. And I could say his name, I guess. Spitter underscore Zay. It's rapper name. And I see him right now in the comment section. So let me add him to our conversation so I can get to know him a little more. For sure. What's good, bro?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. And yourself? How you doing?
Man, blessed, man, blessed. Much respect.
For sure. I appreciate you for joining joining in actually.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate you for giving my music a listen.
For sure. Um I didn't introduce you by your name yet. I usually let the guests do that. You mind like introducing yourself real quick?
Well, call me Zay. Go by Spitter Zay. You can find me on all major platforms, YouTube, SoundCloud if you want to, but all major platforms, Spitter Zay, Twitter, Spitter underscore Zay, Instagram, Spitter underscore Zay. Um, Check me out everywhere.
For sure. And I spelled your name wrong on the Facebook event.
Man,
But
that's been happening all day. I got a video dropping today at 3:30. If you go look at it, it says spit a day. But when you click on it, it says spit a day. So don't feel bad, man. It's all good. It happens. You know, I let the music speak for itself.
for sure. And that music video you have dropping, what track is that? Is that
Levels.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, it's on the High Life. It's actually right behind me. Actually, you can kind of see it.
Okay. The latest one I saw was like High Life, which I like.
That was the whole project, man. That was my first solo project.
Okay. And how like what was the inspiration behind like that project?
Man, well, High Life. I can't see it, but it's tatted on me. It's been kind of a motivation for me since I was a kid, man. Just not smoking and, living that life, but just have a high meaning of life. Just,
Hmm.
you leveling up. If you listen to the tracks, all of them gonna kind of give you an insider with me and what I got going on. I'm trying to own my own, just own my own business, Spitter Studios, where I'm at now. It's also a label as well, so if you want distribution or anything like that, I'm working ins and out of all of it. But the inspiration behind it just basically came from that, man. In old school, man, like I told you before, that the cover art was Curtis Mayfield. But that was more of the motivation of it. Just want to put some good vibes out there in the world.
For sure. And where are you originally from? You,
Oh, born in Atlanta, grew up in High Point, North Carolina. 336 is my home. But I lived out in Houston for 9 years. Shout out to all my homies out there. I'm sure they're gonna be tuning in a second. Somebody said we froze. But yeah, so a little bit of everywhere, man. South, I rep the South.
for sure. Is that where you like got your inspiration for music? Like, is there any artists that you follow that like?
Um, Some of my favorites, man. Yeah, I guess they could be considered from the South besides Wiz. I think he's from Pittsburgh. That's not really the South. So. But Currency is one of my favorites, man. That's where you see the spitter. That's also an inspiration there, man. He's one of the dopest. I love his story, how he came up. Shout out to my boy Spitter if he ever join in. But a few other artists, I grew up in Houston, so I do have a lot of that slow, chopped and screwed. That's a little saucy to me as well, but I got my own flow. I do my own thing. I don't go in and listen to nobody before I go write my own music. I do my own thing.
For sure. Sounds good. And you mentioned about your studio. Um, like, do you like have a team that like helps you like far as like producing and stuff like that?
Yeah, man, I got quite a few people that helps me out with it, man. I do a lot of it on my own as much as I can, but hey, man, one man, can do but so much. But MK Music, if you go look him up, man, really dope artist, really dope dude, man. He has a lot of great music. If you look at a few of my beats on my tape, Antidote, Superman, and there was another one on there. I'm gonna go look at it real quick. Superman and Seen It Before. If I'm not mistaken, he produced all of those, and we sat in the studio and worked on those together. He's been a good help in terms of producing. I got a beast engineer out here, man, just moved back to the city, go by Sebastian, man, Bash, good people, man. He's a real good engineer out here as well, man.
For sure. And what about like when you say if you write a song, right? Is there a process where you write the song, then is there someone you send it to give you like positive feedback or feedback on the song?
I guess my boy Marley, MK. I send it to him. He'll give me some good feedback or bad feedback, whatever it is. He's not a yes man. He tells me straight up, nah, bro, I ain't feeling that. He ain't have to tell me that too much, but he will, tell me straight up. Bash as well. I know he went to school out in I think Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. So he has a good ear behind it. He knows the ins and out of it for sure. Send it to him a couple times, and I got a few homies back home in Texas. Tim, Boogie, shout out to you. He gives me some good feedback as well. My girl, me and her, I told you about that already. She's here with me, man. She gives me good feedback a lot too. I think she's in here now. But so I got a group of people that do, but they're all close. They're all close people. They're all
Oh,
close.
for sure. Um, the question I usually ask the artists is about your personal top five artists. Like, it can either be hip hop or some other category. Do you like have a current top five?
Um, Off gate, I always say Currency. That's my boy. I love his music. It's pretty dope. But I've been finding myself listening to different stuff and a lot more mainstream, I guess. If you look at like EDM, I love the way they put music together, like Marshmello, all of them. They do a good job as well. But a top five, man, will be tough. Currency, Spitter always in there. Wayne is forever gonna be in my top. Is this in order from 1 to 5? I can just
No,
name five people. Cool, cool,
no,
cool.
you might be
In terms of living, at least, man, Sway Lee. Hell, I love his music. It's different. It's vibey. It's real good. You always got to say Drake because he's pushing a lot of culture going on right now. He's doing a lot with his music. I guess that's four. No, that's five, right? That's five. Let's say Currency, Marshmello, Sway Lee,
right.
Wayne, yeah, and Drake. Yeah, so I can say that off top right now. If you ask me that tomorrow, it might be different. Might be the vibe I'm in at the moment.
For sure. And far as future projects, you mentioned like the music video you have coming. Like, do you have like anything else coming as far as like music?
Um, Yeah, I'm cooking up right now, man. I'm working on maybe two projects for myself. One's going to be a kind of a thing for me and my girl. It's called For Us, and that's who it's for. It's just good music that I'm going to put out and put my child's name on it as well once we find out the gender, which should be next month.
Right.
But that's the tape I'm working on right now. Then I got another tape. It's probably going to be High Life 2. I've already started cooking up a few songs, and then I got some joint tapes working as well. My boy C Miller, hopefully he's in here. My boy C Miller, he does some good music. Go look him up. Vibes out now.
Uh,
We got a joint tape working too.
email, email me. I think that might be it. Okay. Yeah, I think he's in there. Um, yeah, for sure. Shout out to him.
C Miller. My
Yeah,
boy Marley just shot me a text, man. Hopefully he just jumps in here. He knows what's up. I told him big jump on here.
for sure. Okay, sounds good. And let me ask you about COVID-19. Like, has that part one, has it affected you negative and positive? And part two, I guess it ties into part one. Like, do you have any projects on hold because of that? Like live performances, stuff like that.
Nah, I haven't gotten to a bunch of live performances yet. I've done a few shows. It hasn't stopped me from doing anything in terms of recording. I got my own studio. I set up my everything myself. So when I'm ready to record, I just walk into the other room. So that hasn't stopped me from doing anything, man. If anything, it's helped me think of brainstorming a lot more, man. I go to work, it's slow now. So I do work a regular job, which, a lot of us do. I sell cars out in Burlington. But it ain't stopped nothing, man. I've been grinding. I've been working. And I think a lot of my homies, man, a lot of people that's around here doing the same thing. It ain't really stopping us in terms of like, us wanting to push out music and getting what we want heard to be heard.
For sure.
My music's on the up on the increase right now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so
If someone wanted to find more about your music or find like what you have coming out, like which links do you have? It was like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube.
yep, I have all of those. Everything is /Spittazay. If you want, you could go to YouTube, type in Spittazay. You can actually Google Spittazay itself, and it'll show you all my links, whether it's Apple Music, Android Autoplay. I don't know what they call it now. Whatever website it is now.
There you go.
But if you Google it, it'll definitely be there. I wish I could. Is there a way for me to drop a link down there?
You should be able to. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know.
All right, sorry, I don't know how to do that. Next time I will.
But if you want, you can send it to me, and then I can make a post about it, do something like that.
That works. That works. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll do that like after video.
Mm-hmm.
But back to you, though, for sure. What kind of artist do you consider yourself? I didn't want to call you a rapper because I don't like putting people in a box.
Nah, you good, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's why I told you before. I remember you told me to freestyle. I was like, nah, I'll write, man. I go through and write, man. I have a few people that I work with that jumped on a few songs with me. I help them write theirs. I'm just an artist, man. If you put a beat down in front of me or something that I actually like and I can feel, I'll put some artistry work behind it. I don't consider myself just any type of artist. I got songs where it's kind of a reggae vibe. It sounds like, where people can do the little dance to. And, and I got some other stuff where it's like High Life, where it's, showing you more side of what I do. But in terms of an artist, I'm about to show a lot of different things. My next tape is going to be completely different than the first one. So I couldn't tell you just an exact genre of artistry that I do. I do like rap. That's what we listen to the most. But I got songs where it sound country.
So yeah, that's why I say you can't put yourself in a box.
No boxes. No boxes.
For sure. And long-term goals, like for like I guess your music career, like do you have like a long-term goal of where you're trying to reach?
Man, really, I want my music to be heard, whether it's on the biggest platform possible, signed and all the millions, whether it's that or I'm still at the crib doing my music and everybody's listening to it. I work a regular job. I pay my bills off my regular job. This is not a hobby. It's something I really enjoy. I'm passionate about. I do a lot. Ask my girl. When I'm not at work, I'm back in this room right here, man, working.
For sure.
So my long-term goal is really, man, get it heard.
Yeah.
Put real artists out there, because a lot of stuff that is dropping nowadays, they ain't really artists. They're just out living that type of lifestyle, I guess, acting it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of the newer rap music, but like I guess it's something I don't really rock with.
Yeah,
But
it has its moments.
it has its moments, but it's not like I can rock with 100% of the time. Like,
Nah, I feel you. Definitely feel that one, bro. Definitely feel that one.
yeah, I can't do that. But what about future artists or future producers that you eventually want to work with? Do you have anyone in mind?
Man, Zaytoven. Oh man. Future producers, man. I have I can say one of the best producers I've ever met in my life. So producers, I don't know. They gonna have to top my boy, MK. Different artists that I would love to work with. Man, Currency, Wiz, Snoop. Too Short. I wish he would just, jump on the old track with me. That'd be cool. Um, Really that line of it, man. A lot of Cali rappers out there. I love that swag. I love that vibe. So something like that. Somebody like that.
For sure. Sounds good. And let me ask you a question away from music, of course, away from work. What are some hobbies that you like to do? Like your top two, top three hobbies you like to do away
I'm
from.
picking back up running. I with COVID, I guess that's one thing that has stopped me. I was going to the gym quite more frequently. You gain a few pounds, you feel a different way. So yeah, I'm picking back up running again, man. Starting to get out there at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning before I gotta go clock in somewhere.
Mm,
Um, Really, other than that, bro, I am at work. I'm making music and kicking it with the homies. I talk to my homies all the time, the people that's there. I'm always with my girl, me and her spending time together. So my family and my life, those are my two means.
for sure. Sounds good. And you were mentioning to me when we were messaging about, I guess you made a song dedicated to your child's mother or your, yeah.
My lady. So no, I got a whole tape dedicated to us. I said I'll play a track off of like a snippet of one of them off of it, off of one of the songs.
Oh,
It's featuring one of my homies, Yogi. Shout out to my boy.
oh,
He's also a producer. He's out here in North Carolina. He's working, grinding. Look him up. He'd have to send me his social media. If he's in here, he better just put it down below.
for sure. Looking,
um, but yeah, he's pretty dope, man. He's working on everything, but he's on a hook for me, so I'll play that whenever you're ready for me to.
we'll not play it now, but I was just like trying to get some more insight on it.
Yeah,
It's a
we good.
full album though.
It's gonna be an EP. It's gonna be probably 4 or 5 songs. I got probably sorry about that. I got probably 4 songs done. I usually try to do about if I'm gonna drop four, I try to do at least 10 to 15, and then have a selection to pick from, so I can have a really good track list. Like in High Life, everything flows together. I did a lot more songs than just that. I picked between which ones I wanted and which ones I didn't want.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. And far as when you first got into music, like what age was that? Was that like
Um,
age?
RIP to my boy Floyd. Best friend in high school, man. He built a little studio in his house, with his pop's permission. He had a little 2 bedroom apartment at the time. Just him and his pops there. I was learning everything that he was teaching me. He was a little engineer. He could record people. He knew the ins and out of Fruity Loops at the time. I cannot stand Fruity Loops now. I'm in Logic, you see. But that's probably around the time, let's guess, sophomore year. So I was 16, I guess. 15, 16 years old, first getting introduced to that. Getting back into music where I was actually recording, though, is more recent, probably about 3 years ago. Um, I got a few homies there. I don't know if you heard of 336 Boys.
That sounds really familiar. Not sure.
Yeah, it's a group that I guess they not local, man. They all around. I heard them in a club in Texas one time, man, and I was like, man, those are my homies I grew up with. Like, but we were at a chilling one day, just sitting around the table talking about nothing. I think I had just brought me a little Mac, an old Mac, man, like $200 with everything put on it already. Trying to learn how to make beats. That's
Mm,
what I wanted to start. That's what I started off trying to just on my own build on my own studio. But I started recording a few songs with them, and just got that itch of recording myself. But that got me into the actually becoming, I guess, an artist into it.
okay. Um, the process of learning what you learned, like how hard was that? Like,
Tough, I guess. It took a while. It wasn't the easiest thing. It wasn't the hardest though. If you sit down and actually do it, you can do it. It's not the toughest thing out there. It ain't rocket science.
mhm.
It's literally repetition of learning and doing it over and over and over again. I remember when I first started, man, I couldn't even try to bring the hook back on the second part of the song on the right beat, like nothing. But now I kind of get it a lot quicker, a lot faster. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I get it. I get there.
For
Um, but I guess timing and a few of my homies helped me out. The big guy Max, I guess you can look him up on here. That same dude. MK Music. He helped me out a whole bunch with this. I guess mixing and mastering my vocals.
For sure.
Hmm.
And when did you like realize that you were like a songwriter? Did you have to learn that, or would you say like that's like a talent someone's born with?
I guess it's over time of learning, man. When I was younger, I used to try to write books.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if that maybe what it was. I've always done that when I was younger, growing
Yeah,
up through high school, it kind of stopped a little bit. But as a kid, that's what I like to do. So maybe that's how I got it. But I guess I am a little songwriter because I do write, not just for me. If somebody's on a song with me, I need a hook helped out with. I can't maybe hit the vocals that I know you can. Let's work together on this vocal real quick and let's put it together.
for sure. Um, Let me ask you this question real quick.
Yes,
So
sir.
about songwriting. So say if you write a song, right? Say if you're on a song with someone else, you write your song first, and then they write their verse, but you hear it and you're like, oh dang, do I need to go back and rewrite my verse? Like, have you ever like
Competition. Yes, I do it all the time. My boy Mills be snapping. You have to go back and like, okay, what did he just? Oh my God, I cannot say that behind that. Yes, that happens. If you say it doesn't happen, then I mean, cap, big cap. But yeah, that happens, especially if you have some dope artists around you. I've been in the booth. Shout out to Be Serious. Been in the booth with my boy Be Serious. He Flame. You got to go back and rewrite sometimes, especially starting out and somebody's been doing it for so long. That you got to. But I'm sure people have to rewrite coming behind me as well.
yeah, I always wondered that. I forgot what I was watching. I was watching like some YouTube video and some dude was like, I literally had to go back to the booth like 4 times to like figure out like deal with this problem. And I was like, bro, like, um, yeah, I never heard 4 times. I've always heard one or two. But when he said four, I was like, it must have been some serious heat,
Yeah,
man.
somebody was in there spitting.
For sure. Okay. Glad to know that. It's friendly competition, though, for sure.
Hmm.
I don't know if some people consider like music similar to a sport, but I don't know. It's kind of similar with competition, though.
Yeah, I see. I try not to. I don't want to say be competitive in it. I just stay in my own lane.
Yeah,
So, if somebody come over here to record with me and we're working on something, I'm gonna feel confident in what I do that they're not gonna be able to just go back and do the same thing I do.
yeah,
And not saying I'm better, not saying they're better. I do things my own way, which everybody should. So when it comes to music, man, everybody should have their own lane. I don't think it should be no real competition. If you like my music, you like my music. But if you like my music and you like the other dude's music, why is one better than the other? You like it.
yeah, for
But
sure.
if they call it competition, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let me hop into my next question I have for you, actually. Do you have a favorite project that you've worked on, like since your overall time in music?
Oh man, I have a project that I have not released. Shout out to MK Music. It was called a Drip Drop. I
Trip.
think that's what we was gonna call it. Yeah, man. I dropped a few singles off of it. You can see them online. Drip Drop is one of the name of the songs. Games was supposed to be on there. Sony was supposed to be on there. Those are all dropped in terms of singles, but we
Uh-huh.
got like maybe 5, 6 more songs that we have not dropped yet. That was probably my favorite making. The most fun. I got more than one, man. I can't just say, yeah, man. No rules. I dropped that one. Me and C Miller. Man, we was in my kitchen at my brother's crib, just out the mud, cooking up, having a good time, enjoying it. That's what music's about.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no rules.
No rules. Yes.
I plan to listen to that after.
Yeah. Gotta jam it, man. It's good vibes, man. Just think two homies in the kitchen cooking up, having a good time.
For sure. I'm gonna have to play that after we're done here. Okay. And you listed your you must have a lot. Does a rapper have like a not a rapper, an artist have like songs they could release but they don't because they kind of just want to wait and see what happens?
Yes. Yes. Like I said, I started working on music 3 years ago. I probably started dropping two.
Okay.
That first year I was going through music. I have an old computer down here, bro, with probably 50, 60 songs on it. That probably just need to be cleaned up a little bit, mixed a little bit, and released. But I ain't doing it. Not right now. It might be a mixtape later on to drop just to do it, but yeah, I feel like if you're working on music, you do have music like that. I don't know. I see how Drake drop a song and it be a number one every single time. So I don't know if he got any of these throwaways, but I know I do.
For sure. Yeah, the way he drops his music is just like I don't know about that one. That's interesting how he does it. Like to
Yeah,
it to how he does that. But okay, for sure. And far as like a music legacy, say it, what would you want someone to remember you?
creative. Yeah, creative. Just being able to do anything that I want to do, stepping outside of whatever box that was thought upon me, whatever it was. Um, Giving back to my family, making sure that they're taken care of. I want that to be the biggest legacy, of course. But just as an individual, just being creative.
For sure. Sounds good. And far as your studio, of course, that's like one that's your business, of course. Do you guys like have like merchandise coming out eventually?
Yeah, if you check out my website now, I got my logo thrown on the shirt. Pretty nice. You can go get some phone covers as well. Um, my bad, my video's about to drop. And that's what plays before it drops. I apologize.
No worries.
Um, sorry, what were you asking?
About merchandise. You're telling
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you go check out my website right now, you can see where you can just click at the bottom. It says merch. You can go grab T-shirts. There's some leggings on there for the ladies. Phone cases. I think I'm gonna even do coffee mugs if you like coffee in the morning. um, but also, I do a lot of shopping with my boy B Wall, another guy, flame rapper. He doesn't rap as much anymore, but he be having that heat. Shop self motivated. Actually, I got something on right now.
Okay, that's dope.
Pretty basic. This here is just a short sleeve hoodie. You know, I shot with him a lot, man. If you see most of my videos, I have that on besides my lap. This one is about to drop now. But yeah, I that's usually what I do. Shot self motivated.
For sure. I like that. What do I call that? Like a hoodie tee? Like what is
Yeah, short sleeve hoodie. You see my short sleeve hoodie? Where it's at?
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out too. I actually do need a phone case because I'm not trying to wreck my device, but
Hey,
I have to
I
check
send
that.
you. Well, I sent you my link to the website. If you need it, I'll send it to you again. Um, my homie Wall, I can show you his stuff on Facebook. I think he has a Facebook store set up.
Mhm.
People shop with him all over. He sends the orders out. He does custom shirts as well.
For sure, that's dope. That's good to know. I will be checking that
Mhm.
out as well. And the video you mentioned, like, what is it gonna be dropped on? Is it gonna be on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube as of now, man. I have not cracked the code to put my music on my videos on Apple Music yet. I'm trying to figure that out now. Through United Masters, I think you can do it. I am linked up with them, but they ain't gave me no access to do it. So I'm finding a way. I'm gonna find my own way to do it. I
There's
got
always
my own company set up, so I should be able to find a way to do it now.
yeah, there's a way to do that. I'm pretty sure.
If
Crack.
anybody knows, inbox me. We
Send
share
him
information around here.
for sure. Yeah, send him a DM for sure. All right, sounds good. And I'm not sure when you want to play the snippet you were gonna play, but if you're open to it, I'm open to it.
Let's see here. Yeah, love was good.
All the money coming in, see the way she caught a bluff. It's about them open leg, yeah, you know she open up. I'm about the cash, yeah, you know she never falling up. I just want the dash, yeah, you know the dash is lighting up. Feeling all the cash is a must. See the way she love my style, know that it's us, yeah. Yeah, she my blessed baby, she hold it down. 24/7, know I stay around. All the things we've been through, it's all been because of you. And the things that we do, keep it between me and you. All the things we've been through.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. Don't want to take too much, and it's not released yet, but you know it will be out real soon. Appreciate it, seeing that's heat.
Yeah, that's
But
lucky, bro.
as you see, I mix and master everything as well. So you know you're an artist that needs something mixed and mastered. We do have that accessible all the way up to having a master engineer mess with it. You know, we good like that. What's
For
up,
sure.
LeBron? I see you, little bro.
For sure. Yeah, I rocks with that song. So yeah, let me know when that drops.
I definitely will, bro. Actually, man, if you go through I can send you my hyperlink, but typically if you I have to put it in the chat for you and let you post it if you can. You can subscribe to my distro and it will send you information when I drop music. I am through United Masters. I tried them out with setting up. So my first few tapes, my first few singles that I dropped it through them. They have the same accessibility where you can go in and like click like, oh, I like this dude music, and then they can submit like, okay, this is my email. It's just setting up like a mailing list, but
Oh,
it sends you like, okay, Spitter Z about to drop a new tape. Spitter Z about to drop a new video. He got a premiere coming out in 20 minutes. Go catch it. But it sends that out to you. So I'm gonna send that to you.
okay, appreciate that. Let me ask you a few more questions. Uh, do you? What are your top three qualities you think you have as an artist?
Creativity. I guess you can't really say artist with me in that aspect, so I won't bring that one up. Yeah, in terms of an artist, creativity, my work ethic, and just the mental process of doing what I want to do. If I want to drop a song, I can drop a song. If I want to do a certain type of song, I mean, I feel like artists need that,
Yeah,
not to be bounded by somebody. Oh, they homie said they didn't like that song. So what? It's your song. Drop it. You
for
know what I
sure.
mean? If you and now if you ain't no artist, you don't believe in your music, then don't drop it. But I believe in mine. That's why I drop it.
Okay, for sure. Appreciate that.
Yeah, those my three. Are those my three?
Okay.
Lil
I,
Rick, what's up, bro? Hey man, no underscore one grader, man, is a banging musician. One another person that comes through and he's gonna be cooking up for me a lot more. They just actually was here last night. And there go my boy Yogi, Eric underscore Graham. I told him I would shout him out. He's in here as well. Go shout him out, man. He's a good, a decent producer out here, man, and he's also an artist as well. Like I said, he had them vocals on that track just now that you
oh
just heard.
yeah, dope.
Hmm.
Shout out to him for sure. Okay, I I see what you're working with, bro. For sure.
Yeah, man, it's a team, man. Everybody, hey, my boy Shy, the drummer. Sorry,
Everyone
man. Hey, everybody's starting to join in. They just getting out of church.
for sure. Yeah, everyone's starting to pull up right now. Um, let me ask you another question. Music music related. Um, do you, after COVID-19, and you said you have your music video coming, of course, and you have some more projects. Do you have like anything else like in the works?
You said outside of music?
No, like after COVID-19, we don't know when that's over, but like, do you have
Yeah.
like anything else besides your music video and your upcoming projects? Do you have like anything else coming?
Oh man. Well, the goal has been, and I'm speaking early on it, but I believe in myself on it. The goal has been to try to shoot a music video at least once a month.
Uh,
So if I got the content to do it, I'm gonna do it. Um, I dropped one last month. I dropped one this month. I think month before that, I dropped a joint video, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go look back and see the date on that. But we're even doing that. I got the works of talking to somebody right now about a joint video that's on my boy C Militate. I think it's called Rules. I don't know I don't remember the name of it, but it's out already too. It's on the Vibes 2.
okay.
Vibes 3. I can look it up for you and show you if you want.
For sure. I would like to listen to that as well.
Let's see, murder.
Okay. And yeah, I'm down to listen to that.
Only Real. That's
Only
the
real.
name of it. Only Real. Only Real. Yeah, it's Only Real by C. Dot Space Miller. For some reason, that's how he put his name on YouTube. What's up,
Um
Big Shot? See you, boy.
okay, for sure. I was making sure I wrote that down so I can go back and look for that later because I plan to post that on our page.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love, especially to these Carolina artists, man. We got a big wave coming out here. Shout out to DJ Loot. He just got him a studio out here in High Point. Go check him out. You know, we all working. I got my own studio, but hey, support businesses. But I don't know if y'all know DJ Luke. He's out there, man. He big time artist out here in the city.
DJ, what was the DJ Luden?
Yeah, Luke Nasty. Just look up Luke Nasty. I think he took the DJ down. But
Okay,
you know, Carolina's doing a lot of good things right now, man. We trying to build up. We ain't trying to. We are building up. It's a
yeah,
lot going on right now.
for sure. Seems like you guys got a positive wave going on down there, for sure.
Hmm.
Okay, sounds good. And let me ask you another question about like you as a brand. Like, what are your goals for you as a brand? Like your company as a brand,
To put on for my family.
for sure.
Told you I got little ones gonna be here in December. I don't want to be at work all day. You know, I don't want to be. I don't want to be working for nobody else. I want to teach that to my kid early and often.
Yeah,
But that's my goal. That's the next goal for my brand. It is a label, so you know I will be signing artists as time comes forward too. You will have to be a dope artist that I think is dope because I am the CEO. This is my business. I also have the studio that's an umbrella underneath it, so you probably won't have to pay for much studio time. You know, we have everything. Few people that's gonna rock with me, you know, of course, that will be discussed later, and it's gonna be dope. It's a good movement going. Matter of fact, shout out ESB the label. There's a few labels popping up out of High Point too.
that's
Right here out of North Carolina. There's a few labels popping out of here that's got some dope people on it, man. Quaysat, you know, shout out to my boy. Uh, it's dope. It's dope, man. It's a good movement, good vibe going on, man. Everybody need to get heard.
yeah, for sure. Uh, yeah. Um, I appreciate you for coming on, of course. And
Hey man, appreciate you, man.
yeah, for sure. And I plan to follow the names that you have given me today, for sure. And look out
Hey
for
man, Dad, definitely give them a holler, man. You know they'll definitely hop on here with you, man. Man, they all good people.
for sure. I'll definitely do that. And I would like to mention that I will be after our video, of course. I'll be streaming to YouTube and Facebook and probably Twitch of this video.
Oh, Twitch. Okay, cool. Hey, go check me out. RCGSPITTA_ZAY. I'm on Fort. I'm on Call of Duty. We are out here like that, man. We are here like that. I got a homie that dropped the tape, all about album about Fortnite. I'm on.
What?
Yeah, man. We out here playing all of that. We out here doing everything, man.
For sure.
I have to send it to you.
Yeah, you send that to me. And once I start the stream, I'll like give you the links to like the YouTube video,
Okay.
um, Facebook, of course. I'll probably have to. I got your Facebook. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I might have it.
Yeah, it's either you can look up my artist pages, Spitter Zay. My business page will be just Spitter Studios. And then yeah, you can just add me on there,
Okay,
and I message back pretty quick. You hit me up, I'll get it.
for sure, bro. Yeah. So I'll stream this to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and if I think of anything else to stream it to, I'll probably just send you a message and be like, yo, I'm gonna stream to this. But
Yeah, man, I'll be fine with it, bro. I'll be fine with it. We good.
okay, for sure. Yeah, I thank you for coming on. I appreciate you for coming on. We've gone around, so pretty cool. I appreciate.
Hey, man, well, let's keep it moving, bro. I share everything I can, man. I done followed you.
Okay, for
Just send
sure.
me whatever you want me to share, bro. There's much support.
All right, much support over here. I'll be
All right,
posting
man.
after this, and I'll copy or tag you in it for sure. All right, thank
All
you.
right, well, go check out my video. It just dropped.
All right, I'll check that out, bro, for sure.
Yep.
Thank you for
All right,
joining.
man. Levels. For sure, bro.